What if the biggest parenting mistake isn't being too strict or too lenient, but raising a child who feels like they have to become someone else just to be loved? The Torah introduces the avoda of Yom Kippur with a striking reminder, Achrei mot shnei bnei Aaron, after the death of Aaron's two sons. And for the first time, we're told something new. Nadav and Avihu weren't rebelling. They were trying to come closer to Hashem. So why reveal that now? And why remind Aaron, of all people, of his son's death? Did he need the reminder? The answer is, this isn't a reminder of pain. It's a lesson in relationships. Nadav and Avihu wanted the ultimate connection. They wanted oneness with Hashem. But they skipped the boundaries. And without boundaries, even love becomes dangerous. They came too close, and they lost themselves entirely. And this is where it hits home. There are two stages in raising children. There's dependence, where they need structure, they need the rules, they need clear boundaries. And there's independence, where they need space, they need trust, and they need the room to grow. But if we get this wrong, we don't raise independent children. We raise children who can't rely on anyone, or children who don't know how to stand on their own. And that's where codependency is born. A child who never develops a sense of self will either cling to others or disappear inside them. Boundaries don't push people away. They make closeness possible without losing yourself. Yom Kippur is the day of ultimate closeness, of atonement. If you think of atonement, it's at one mint. But the Torah introduces it with a warning. Closeness without boundaries isn't connection. It's actually collapse. Hashem tells Aaron, your sons were right to want closeness. But if you want to enter the Kedoshim, you must follow structure. Because real love doesn't erase you. It allows you to come close and to still exist. There's a father who once watched his teenage son who was really struggling socially. Whenever the boy made a new friend, he would completely lose himself, changing how he spoke, what he liked, even what he believed, just to be accepted. And one day, after another friendship fell apart, the son said quietly to himself, I don't know why this keeps happening. I just became whoever they needed me to be. And the father, overheard this. And he said, because no one ever taught you where you end. And he continued, he said, my job wasn't just to love you. It was to give you boundaries so you could discover yourself inside of those boundaries. That's the gift we give our children. Not just love, not just freedom, but clear, consistent boundaries that say, this is who you are, this is where you stand. So one day, they can walk into relationships with Hashem and with others, and they're able to come close without ever losing themselves. Wishing you all Shabbat Shalom.